These things sound too good to be true. For a while now, the Spirit X headphones from Soundcore by Anchor have been my go-to earbuds when it comes to any kind of physical activity, and they work because they hook over my ears. I've got these weird ears that, like, earbuds do not stay in for any capacity, so I need to kind of hook them in. So when Savfy, which is a company I've never heard of before, reached out to me and said, hey, want to review these? I was a little bit reluctant to take them on because earbuds just don't work for me, but they're here, so let's see, are they any good? And let's give them a go. Alrighty, so pretty nondescript cardboard box. So this is the charging case that we've got. We can open this. Okay, some lights come on in it. And there's our headphones. What else have we got in this box? There. Okay, we've got a manual of sorts. Oh, we've got a USB cable, micro USB for charging, and we've got some extra earbuds. I presume these are bigger or smaller ones, depending on your weird ears, if you're like me. We've got a happiness, positive product review, and then we can have a register extra 6 months for warranty. So, manual is in multiple languages. Big deal. I mean, who reads manuals? So the headphones themselves, we open up the case. There's a power button here. I presume that's just for charging. And these are the actual headphones themselves, which are very, very small. Liable to be lost in this house, but because of the case, and the case is magnetic, so they just stick in there, which is really good. Okay. Before I get into how these things sound, the big thing for me is, will they actually stay in my ears? So I'm just going to put them in. So the way you put them in is they go in this way and then they twist up, and this little rubber hook kind of goes into the top part of your ear. That's what I think. Somebody can point out if I'm wrong. Okay. So they're in. So it's in and twist. They feel comfortable. It's like there's a little bit of suction there to keep them in as well. So it's fine when I'm sitting down here and maybe occasionally shaking my head. But what happens when you're out and about and you're doing some activity? So I'm going to go for a quick jog and a walk just to kind of see how these things hold up. To be honest, I have zero hope for these staying in my ears because I've just got weird ass ears. But let's go see how they are. Unbelievable. These things have stayed in my ears for like a 25-30 minute jog / walk, and not once did I have to adjust them physically. Not once did one of them kind of feel like it was going to fall out, that I have to twist it. These things stayed in my ears without fault. But how do they sound? For the price and for the size, they sound incredible. The bass is very warm, it's very impactful. Even at the highest volume, these things can handle it. There is no distortion. What I would say on the top end, on the high ends when trebles and that, maybe depending on what track you're listening to, they did sound at full volume. On occasion, maybe once or twice, that there was a little bit of harsh sound coming through. But other than that, depending on what you're listening to, these things were perfect. So I tried it with audiobooks, I tried it with podcasts, I tried it with a whole load of Avicii, which gets me through the pain of running. For 99% amazing sound. For the size of these things, the sound that they generate is wide, it's big, it's impactful, and they block out the sound that's around you. These are not noise cancelling, but they do a good enough job to block out the sound around you. In fact, when you're listening, it's very hard to hear anything at all besides what you're listening to. They sound amazing. They stayed in my ears, which is the big thing. And the setup is relatively quick and simple. The left one pairs with the right one, and then they pair to your phone via Bluetooth. You have a number of controls on each earbud as well, so you can do long presses, short presses, and depending on the press that you do, you can answer a call, you can reject a call, you can end a call. By the way, speaking of calls, the call quality is generally very good on these. It's not amazing, but for the size of them and where the mics are in your ears, it's completely and utterly usable. The other presses you have, you can pause a track, you can skip a track, you can go back a track. So you do have controls. And if you use the likes of Siri, for example, when it comes to a digital assistant, you can also have Siri completely stuck in your ears. These things sound too good to be true. They fit, they sound amazing. Too good to be true, right? Almost. But before I get to that, the case itself holds 460 milliamp hours, which means it'll charge the earbuds about 2 to 3 times, and it takes about 2 to 3 hours to charge. The fact that you hold the earbuds in the case means that they're always kind of topped up, which is really, really good. Unfortunately, the earbuds themselves are good for about 2 to 3 hours only, but you know what? Given the size of them, the size of the case, who cares if you have to charge them every day or every couple of hours? Just plug in and forget about it, and there's enough juice there to get you home on your commute maybe, or on a run or a jog or anything like that. I genuinely don't have any gripes with these headphones. The only thing is, really, I was left a little bit bewildered on occasion because I wasn't sure if they were on or if they were completely connected, but maybe that was just me. These things are amazing, simply for the fact that they fit my ears, and not once did I have to adjust them when I was out for a run and a jog. Amazing. And the fact that they sound incredible is a huge bonus as well. My name is Vic. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you found this review informative. That's the subscribe button right around there. It would be great if you would click it for more vids that we do Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And the next episode of the vlog, don't stop fighting for yourself.